Good evening, everyone. Hope you've all been well. Let me just adjust this a little more. Hope you've had a great weekend. Ready for a little bit more Super Mario 64 here. The conclusion to our dive into the B3313 Abandoned Gardens. Last time, as is per usual on this channel, when we play some Mario 64, it took me way too long to locate the last red coin, causing us to spend like hours which were not necessary. But I mean, that's the whole point of B3313, I guess, is wandering around, not knowing where you're going, not knowing where you should be looking. I did not expect that with how big everything was, they would put two like pretty much right beside each other, but that's how they get you. That's how they get you. But welcome everybody. Hello there, SME64 Plus. Hope you're having a great night. Hi Chance, got popcorn ready to see a few hours more of Motos Factory and maybe more soft locks. We have had a bad track record with the soft lock. Seems like no matter what we play. Did Wario? I don't think Wario Land, Super Wario World. Wario's had a lot of lands and worlds and wares and all sorts of things. I don't think it had a soft lock. The Balloon World did, that we played a couple of weeks ago. And Mario 64 seems to be pretty good for at least one soft lock per stream. So get ready to see if we come up upon that. But thank you again, SME64 Plus. Hope you're doing well. Thanks again, Chance. Hello, the 90s gaming guy. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Hope you're having a great day. We got, let's see here. We got Softest Cat with the blue shell. Hello, Softest Cat. Hope you're having a good evening. We got Grab X6X. Welcome, welcome. Hope you enjoy some Mario 64 here tonight. And 90s Gaming Guy, to me, Mario. Yahoo, Wahoo. See, that's it. It's like Yahoo, Wahoo, Yowie, Zowie. Who can keep track of all these crazy words these days? I spy Battle for Bikini Bottom. That was something I think I said when you posted another ROM hack to the Super Mario ROM hack channel we have in the Discord server. If you're not in the Discord server, please be sure to check it out. Of course, we have lots of good discussions going on about a whole bunch of different things. And there's one Mario ROM hacking channel where if there's any 64 or in particular like 64, Mario 3, Mario World ROM hacks you want me to check out, Mario 1 even, Mario 2, if you suggest a Mario 2 ROM hack. In fact, I think there might have been one thrown in there a little bit ago. I gotta go make sure I'm keeping up to date on all the suggestions. But if you have any, please be sure to throw them into there. But today we're just going to be finishing up the B3313 Integer Limit demo we started last week. And if we finish that, we have a few extracurricular activities I will throw in there as well. But no new big projects will be starting tonight, as next week, for the first time I think since like December, there will actually be no streams next week. Because I will be on a little bit of a summer vacation for that week. The uploads will still be the same. You'll get the shorts every day, the videos, all that sort of stuff. Probably take me a little bit longer to reply to the comments. I always try to get to those. So as long as the hotel Wi-Fi is like not horrible, I'll still try to get to that every single night. But that's how I do it. If you've probably noticed if you leave comments on the videos and such, is I can't stand typing on my phone. So like I'll see them on my phone and be like, oh, that's really nice. That's a nice comment they left. But sometime in the evening, I'll just like, batten down the hatches and reply to like as many as I can at the actual keyboard. So I guess it will be the same thing, just vacation style. So it may take a little longer. There may be nights when the Wi-Fi just isn't Wi-Fi-ing. But yeah, next week, no streams. But then the week after that, we should be good to go again. And about a week in September, we'll probably also have a week where there won't be any streams. But yeah, otherwise, thank you all for your understanding. I hope that we have fun here tonight. And this is why I don't want to start any kind of new big things before we have a little bit of a break there. But all right, everybody. Hello, TMPIR. Happy day after Monday. Question: do you know the worst dinosaur to play Scrabble against? It's the thesaurus. it's not fair. He knows all the words. I mean, that's the true Scrabble strat, right? Is like you have to know that Scrabble dictionary. I was at a bookstore a few weeks ago, and I saw on the shelf like the the official Scrabble dictionary. So the Scrabble pros must just have that thing memorized back to back. That's kind of the the number one strat you got to know to be a good Scrabble player, I suppose. Chance, no, isn't it crazy? It's crazy to think, because I came back with my blast of content November 1st, 2025, There might not have been any streams that month. You know, I meant to check this before the stream started, but that goes to show how good my memory is. Like, but yeah, there weren't any streams. It was like February 2025, and I think it was like December was when the stream started again, even though the content was going in November that last year. So that's gonna mean like, you know, a good like 8-9 months with at least one stream every week. But don't worry, hopefully things will work out well. I have some plans for some cool stuff when I get back from the second thing, because this one, the next week thing I'm going to be away for is, you know, more like a summer vacation, like I said. The September one is more of a family thing. But then after that, I have some cool things we're definitely going to be giving a try. But thank you all for your understanding. And again, the content will still be going up, the videos and shorts. So hopefully everybody enjoys those. And if you want to catch me, I'll probably still be in the Discord server a bit. So feel free to join that if you want to get up-to-date information on what's going on with me. But hello, Prof City! You need this stream tonight? I'm so glad. I hope that we have some fun here in Motos Factory V2. My gosh. Of course, they had to bring back the most crazy level of the original B3313. And it looks like it has like 9 stars, right? So I guess we'll see just what happens. Apparently, Mario in the Multiverse works on consoles. It's just not optimized in slow SME 64 Plus. I'll give it a shot. I'll have to throw it on the flash card and try it at some point. Thank you so much, Lucky Bacon. I really appreciate that. Hope everyone else is having a great summer. It's August. How is it August? But yeah, hope you are all having a good one. Finding lots of fun things to do. You know, around here, it's winter from like September/October till April/May. So you really gotta cherish those warm months when you got them. GravX6X, I modded the Sega Genesis Mini and beat Mega Man Legends 1 on a Sega Genesis Mini? That's why I got the PlayStation Mini when they were selling them off for like $20 each, because I'm like, at the very least, you can load it up with a bunch of things. Although, come to think about it, I did play a DS game on the PlayStation 1 Mini once, so yeah, it doesn't matter which Mini it is, just load it up with whatever games from whatever consoles, and you're good to go. But alright, let's see. Thank you, Chance. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Hope, oh, we're gonna see. Hope you don't see any yellow switches in the wild. Oh no. Oh no. I don't need any more glitching or shenanigans in real life. Enough silly things have happened lately. But I'm gonna beat Mega Man Legends on the PS3. Oh, that's a good place to do it. Yes. The last time I played Mega Man Legends 1 and 2, it was on the PS3, so I can confirm they're working just fine on that. But okay. I think that's a good little introduction there. Thank you all so much for your kind words. Again, hoping that you're all having nice summers as well. Hopefully you can hear me just fine. Let us jump in back once again to the Abandoned Gardens V2.1 here. Fingers crossed that our save data is still there, although all things considered, it was like 5 stars. So if I had to get them all... Oh yeah, see, don't press L. It's so scary. I'm going to adjust the thing as I always do. One moment, please. Oh god, okay, something's happening. No, it's exclusive to the show. But yeah, what a crazy thing it was last time. Like, this is such an interesting... Like, this is not, like, the whole game, obviously. This is just one of the lobbies. But it's, like, massive. It's the size of, like, you know, 20 of the other lobbies we've known from the other B3313. So just how this all kind of, you know, boils down and incorporates into a final version of whatever this is will be interesting to see. But it looks like, aside from that, it's the one other thing they got done. Just happens to be through this door. You should press L to help you get those 3 1-ups. I would hope that there's like... Oh my gosh, Chance, that's right. Yeah, so, you know, Chance pointed it out. Lucky Bacon pointed it out. We had some others pointed out too. Owen. It makes so much sense. You scroll the screens so that, you know, they're not on screen and don't get zapped by the, you know, level-ending cutscene. Never crossed my mind. Said, here I am doing everything the hard way, but thank you so much for pointing that out. It's just crazy to see there's actually a use for the L button. I like the R button. You can kind of see what's coming up in front of you a little bit better and all that. L is not one I use too much, but that's the second time L has kind of been significant. Where when we were playing again that balloon world, it was mentioned that, you know, you had to use L in the Valley Fortress to get the balloon in time, as it kind of messed with the timing of the pillars. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. It's always fun to learn. Hello, Imagine Tales, Chance. That's like telling people to press Alt F4 for hacks. Oh boy, hacks. Okay, maybe they're in this hole right here. Let's go. All right, this is the ROM hacks we were looking for. So just how does this compare to The Motos Factory we know and love. I see a lot of dudes shooting fire already. I don't think this is like pain. Okay, so you can't stand here. So, Motos Factory. Hopefully you've seen the OG B3313 Let's Play. Otherwise, you may not understand the reference that's going on here. But this is how the level begins, with a crazy ride down the slide of lava here. But there's like no enemies. The big problem... Okay, well, that's just Andrew playing poorly. At least... it's like, if we game over, it's right here, so we don't have to come back too far. But the big problem with this level in the original B3313 was that when you're going down this hill, there's like a million things in your way that you can run into and lose your shell. And I just got kind of really excited there. You're looking around for a second. But it doesn't look like that's the same this time. Looks like I can kind of just burst my way through all this, and that's right, the bridge falls. Okay. So here we are. Maybe this isn't that bad. Like, this is looking like... you know, baby's first Motos Factory here so far. Nothing is jumping out as like, this is going to be the toughest thing we've played yet, but, you know, we can be surprised. I like that guy. Oh, are these donut blocks? Where am I going here? Oh, that's right, of course. This is B3313. So we can do a bit of this. And I was going to try going over there, but I guess, thankfully, this beamed into existence just in time to save me from jumping somewhere I shouldn't have. Interesting, okay. I do remember this star was a little bit tricky though. There's Motos doing his thing. Again, like, I think that switch just made that platform appear, but why would I ever stand on that? I can just do this instead. Okay, so far so good. So far so good. That Motos over there is a little bit suspicious. I wonder if he's like an NPC you can talk to, or if he's actually a bad guy. Motos' vault has been relocated, leading away to cave dungeon closed. Like, are you still a bad guy? I guess so. Might as well take him out just for good measure before we get the start. Or wow, you really have to like throw him around a lot before that does anything. But okay, star number 1, I guess. Not too bad. Hello, Metal Wario. I wonder if the white coin is still there. So remember, we actually picked up the white coin in the last part, and so far, I'm not seeing any negative repercussions of that. So that's good. Oh, that was star number 1 too. So we're doing things in order here. So the Abandoned Gardens developer was the one that created Motos Factory. Pretty cool, says Chance. Yeah, like it's confusing how it all boils down. But I guess that would make sense then for it to be kind of featured here. Is that they're the guy or person who worked on it. Now you made it on time, Vavu. Hello, Vavu. Hope you're having a great night. I learned that holding L trick from a really old Super Mario World glitch Let's Play series, Softest Cat. Is that the one about the fortress? That's awesome. I'm still trying to figure out what this version of B3313 actually is. Authorized continuation from the developers, or did someone open source this TMPIR? I need to adjust one more thing, sorry. Hopefully that's good. So again, there's the whole like abandoned thing where, you know, there's the main version of B3313, and then there was the abandoned team, and that was the one that we played on the flashcart earlier this year, and then that team is now working on this, is how it works. So let me know if there's any feedback from the game, please. Come to the microphone from my TV. I'm having a really tough time, like, for some reason hitting the sweet spot in the volume right now. Like, what is this? This isn't even like real. Oh, I was gonna say, if this is just a dead end room, Motos Factory looking a little bit incomplete. But all right, we got the big old elevator with the big question mark on it. Oh, that just takes you up to like a whole new floor apparently. Okay, now this is looking a little bit different. But then again, this is looking like similar to I think what it looked like in the other version we played, but it wasn't a whole new room. But I guess that maybe separating into different rooms is a, you know, technique to reduce the lag or something. That could be it. Because Motos Factory was pretty chunky and could cause some trouble when you were playing it. But okay. I guess we're doing a bit of a red coin hunt. It's gonna have to happen at some point. Do we all remember where they all were in our last playthrough? Looks like that was real after all, Softest Cat. I played the first demo, so this is my first time seeing the Motos Factory remake. Let's go. Flintmaker, hello, I'm doing well, thanks. Hope you're having a great day. Thanks for stopping by for some B3313 here. Is it more red than the OG? I don't remember the red fog. Yeah, Motos Factory was always more gray. So exactly what the red's all about, I am not sure. Also really not sure where I should be going, so I guess I'll just wander around till we find something that works out for us. Like, what was up this hill? Is it all gonna come back at some point? Maybe, maybe not. Is that a blue block? It is. So we need a vanish cap or something. I guess since we're here, I might as well grab it just for fun. Oh, I love this music though. How long has it been since we heard this music? We might have heard it once last week when we had the wing cap. I forget if it was exactly this track. I love this song though. So through here. Oh, can I go through here? Oh, okay, but it's not a vanish cap related thing. There is a red coin here though. Is he a nice one that's gonna give us a prize for finding his secret room here? Movement detected, scanning overalls found, stash found, initiating conversation mode. Busy, busy, all we do in the factory is work. Our work is being interfered with now. Now you're here causing trouble. Do you have an appointment? I do not want to fight you, as I'm not programmed to toss you around, but to work. So I will say, in behalf of all Motos, it would be much appreciated if you would stop hampering production and leave. I guess I'll give you one of the company's stars for coming here. Just fill out one of the forms and wait only 6 to 9 months. You might even get a job around here. We need people with energy like yours. Good luck, stash guy. So what is with Motos? Like, are they nice or what is the Motos lore? Well, hello, 3Gale. Thank you so much for subscribing. Hope you're having a great night. And if you're watching the stream, hope you're enjoying that too. You love the wing vanish cap themes in B3313. They are so good. They are so, so good. Is it the beta, SM or SM64 theme or something? So no, I think all of the themes in this game are pretty much custom made, which is pretty cool. The Motos Factory started as gray, but then the blood painted it red chance. It's kind of where we're at, it looks like, for sure. The warp also makes the elevator a lot faster. That's true, stop this cat. Yeah, I dig that. But where's the star he promised us? Like, I think I had this question last time too, not knowing exactly what he was referring to. And with that vanish cap we just saw, oh, there's where we can go through with the vanish cap down there. But maybe we'll save that until we've collected a few more prizes here. Like, we can, I guess, go in that at some point. But where's all the other red money? So there's that way we can go. There was a pole over here, right, that we could also use to traverse the different floors. Let's see what happens if we do that. Can I climb up this pole any further? Now, there is a maximum height to which you can ascend that pole. Oh, I was gonna say, like, is this... So it is also a teleport. I wonder if it was always like that, or if they had to do that to, like, get it to be compatible with console or something. Were there any red coins in this room? Not in the last version we played. I don't think there were any during our recent adventure through it either. And that means it's time to explore this section. Oops. Thankfully a little singe. We should still be good. Because I remember that some of these rooms had red coins hidden around the corners. So that's just kind of what I'm taking a peek to see about right now. Since it seems like we are doing pretty well in our red coin collecting here. Hello, John Smith 2046. Hello from a Generation Xer in Northeast Ohio. Well, hello to Northeast Ohio there. Hope you're having a great night. Thanks for stopping by the stream. You have to come back to 6 to 9 months to get that star. Hilariously, what's it been? About 6 months since we played the level originally, I wonder? So maybe it's like perfect timing to be going back and checking that out. But alright, nothing in that room. So yeah, that's how Motos Factory works. Is like each of these rooms have like a little challenge. So we'll see how those go when we get there! Motos plus conveyor belts. Not a mix we should play around with, I guess. It was going so well! Again, let's get back to there. Funnily enough, though, like, I'm feeling like this is definitely not as hard as the final Motos Factory that we were playing in the other version. So maybe they toned down the difficulty a little bit, but I certainly didn't complain about the difficulty last time. So I wasn't asking for it to be made any easier. In fact, that's part of the charm of Motos Factory. It's like, this is a big beefy level. Get ready for the pain of the big beefy level. But alright. Where can I go with this then? Let's just go all the way over here. Let's go down this door. There's a red coin in here. But what about this? Last time, this was something else. That's all I can say. Is the music getting quieter as I approach the sign? What could it possibly say? Not this time. What? No, there's gotta be something in here. Well, so, alright, it's very toned down, Motos Factory. Luigi getting squished, indeed, that's exactly what it was, but not today, apparently. Apparently today, Luigi is being spared. And then in this room, there's something to the side over there. This is different. So, like, I don't think all these challenges are the same, which is pretty cool. Now let's continue forward. Oh, the escalators. Or not the escalators, the conveyor belts. A little bit tricky. In here. I guess I should also check the blocks, because you never know. There's going to be a star inside one of those. Just some classic coins. Now, Motos guarding that coin, that is mean. That is mean. Is backflip a good way to get by Motos? Maybe. That wasn't too bad. Actually, okay, that was not a good enough jump to get over to whatever this is here. Okay, let's do a triple jump. That should work. And hopefully hitting a block from the side is not going to cause too many issues. The block should come back though. As a kid, I never noticed that shell blocks came back. So I was always really sad when I lost it. And then, you know, thought that that was it until I left the level. And it makes sense that the shell would be what you normally get from the yellow switch blocks then. Because just like, you know, the red, green, and blue ones that come back after you hit them. The shell ones coming back too makes a lot of sense. Yeah, they're toning down the spoopy frights. I don't know. It's like, I'm not sure why. Why would they do that? I love hot fries, but gosh, are they messy. Nice shout out from the OG B3313. What a tease, Vavu. Yeah, like, I wonder why they got rid of that. And I wonder, like, you know, as the project goes on, if they'll add more things in. Was this here in the original? I don't know if I remember gears like this. Oh, there's a big hole we're about to go into. What's that all about? I don't know if I trust the big scary hole. I mean, it looks like there's actually like a bottom to the hole, which means we're probably about to take fall damage. What is this? Where am I? Oh, it was like a bit of a slope put there. So this is new. This is definitely not something we saw in the OG. There was no like lava-filled basement. It's okay. Now, what kind of... Oh, I'm getting my health back. There you go. Classic B3313 thing right there. Okay, you know what? I was going to say, if I fall in the lava, I'll just bounce up. So that's a star. I think next we're going to go for the red coins. I think we've probably seen all of those, but that's kind of like the main star of the level. So not too bad. And you'll get a star and then eat a candy bar, SME64 Plus. That sounds like a good evening. Maybe they just always ordered the stars in order, because it seems too coincidental that the 2 stars we would have gotten so far just happen to be the first 2 on the list there. But yeah, it's Motos Factory, everybody. Again, when we played it the first time, it was very laggy. This is like such a different Motos Factory experience that it's actually kind of scary, if I'm being honest. Mario does blood pressure hot like a gremlin? Is he the glitch gremlin? Let's hope for no glitches tonight. No spooky soft locks here. So where were the red coins? I think there was one down here. There's one in the room. Oh no, it's the other side down. No longer, or rather there is one in the room which no longer has the silver coin, unfortunately. Which is too bad, that was always an interesting room, even when I wasn't grabbing the coin. Just the fact it was there was kind of spooky. This room, we haven't collected any red coins in unless I'm missing one somewhere. Oh my gosh. Ugh. I mean, it is Motos Factory. Again, like, you get some Motos that are after you and want you dead, and then you get the other ones which are like, come back in 9 months for a prize. You like video game glitches, Softest Cats? I do too. I like when funky things happen that nobody expects. Maybe we'll still get some of that later on, you never know. So I think there's one more in this room. And that's gonna take me up to 5, I believe. That was really dumb. Thankfully, Mario can like grab onto ledges from his back of his head. And we were spared right there. But that was not what we should have been doing. And I think, yeah, there's got to be like 3 more on the upper floor. So let's go grab those. And we're good to go. Can I make it past this guy before he crushes me? Yes. This is like the most difficult part. It's just get by that. And you're good to go. Which way do I want to get up to the upper levels of the factory? The elevator should work. It's a video game! VIR7ZY. Hope you're having a great night enjoying some video game. Thank you so much for stopping by. This is the Abandoned Gardens demo of B3313 Integer Limit, the sequel to the unabandoned B3313. Oh my gosh, I forgot about them being hot from the side. This does not follow Sonic physics, it seems. Why would the side of a blade be sharp and not just the sides and bottoms? You know, the edges, whatever. It's Mario. Doesn't have to make sense, I suppose. Video gaming. That's what we do on this channel sometimes. Up there? I don't think so. Again, this is the room where you could come up with the pole. Is there anything in that? I don't think there was. We're just missing 2 more. One of them is inside the guy's office. So that's going to cover that. But have we seen the last one? Maybe we need to use the vanish cap? And that will help us find where it is? You never know. Game displaying, that's what we do. That's what we do. I think a lot about how my name is so terrible for search engine optimization. Because if you search the game display, all that comes up is like, this is how to display your games on a shelf. It's not going to be like my content. I think that's changing a little bit though, as I upload more and do more crazy things. YouTube kind of gets that there are people out there who want to watch some crazy guy called the game display. But overall, if you're ever thinking of making like a channel or something, consider a name that like stands out a little more than just 3 words that show up in the Scrabble dictionary. So can I go through here? But now I'm stuck in here. That's kind of a bad thing. Maybe I can go back through the side? Oh, we're toast. I was convinced that there was going to be a red coin in here. Instead, it's a big scary hole. Well, look at that! Like they took away the best part before the boss. Why did they make it so easy? Like, and then there's no little guy with him? Like, I don't understand. I forgot how this works. Do you throw him off the edge? Or is that gonna like cause the glitch? That's what you do want to do. And then there's a star. Like why? Oh, still gotta wait a second. I don't understand. I don't get it. I'm here for the pain and the suffering of Mario 6. That's going really high. And yet they're taking out all the best parts. More baby 3313. I don't get it. I don't get it. The lead up to the boss was evil. It was. It absolutely was. And yet we enjoyed every minute of it. I didn't care that it took me like an hour to get that 1 star. Sometimes that's the fun of it. So I'm not sure what they were trying to demonstrate by like removing all the most iconic moments. But what am I missing? Somewhere along the way, we've missed a red coin. So I think what we're gonna do is we're just going to play the level normally. And hopefully we still have all of our stars. Looks good. We'll probably come across a red coin as we do a bunch of stuff. I wonder if they've hit anything out here. Like, this would be cool if out here somewhere there was a secret. But it seems like all the secrets were kind of relegated to inside of the castle there. It was mentioned to me in a comment that there is apparently a secret somewhere in this demo that absolutely nobody has found yet. And no one really knows what the secret is. So there could be like a secret room somewhere. Like maybe it's inside, you know, the abandoned gardens. Maybe it's in that outside area there. Maybe it's inside Motos Factory. But somewhere there's apparently a spooky secret still hiding that nobody has seen. And you know, we did look around a lot last time. Oh, I wonder if I'm forgetting something on these gears. That was a big thing last time. Was these gears here having something if you jumped up along them, but I'm not seeing that either. Where's he gonna run to? Just like right there. Thanks, Motos. Good game. But yeah, you would think that, you know, with all the exploring we did last time, if there was a secret in those abandoned gardens, we would have found it. But then I also wasn't doing anything like too absurd, like jumping into like every single wall. But maybe I should have. Maybe me and my, you know, obsessions of... Oh my gosh, what is this? Oh, I'm supposed to triple jump, I guess. Can I... Okay, well, now that we know, we can fix that. Good gravy, we're back to B3313. Hello, Carbon Spire. Hope you're having a great night. I wish I was here for the first stream that was done. Saw a bit of it afterwards, and it was a pleasant stream. Thanks for checking out this project. What do I think of it so far, VIR7ZY? Well, thank you so much for being here for this one, and thank you for checking out the last one, too. It's cool. It's definitely a different flavor than the other B3313, like, you know, the Abandoned A2 that we played. I like how that is very much just, you know, Fever Dream OG Mario 64, where it's all stuff that you kind of remember from the original game, but exaggerated and, you know, melded in a way that is not correct. Where the Abandoned Gardens was really cool, but you're not getting that same, you know, Fever Dream vibe from it, because it's not really comparable to anything that was in the original game. Like, what is this? Like, this is a triple jump thing, right? I feel like I've messed around too much already. I think if I just triple jump from, like, the beginning, maybe I can get enough distance to get across. Like, if I do this, this... Oh, okay. Well, you see what I was trying to do. Okay. If I can get the triple jump off of that, you know, second block, then that should be enough distance to clear that big gap. And we'll be climbing up for our prize in no time. You're the integer limit lead, VIR7ZY. Well, there you go. Well, thank you so much. Yeah, we've been talking about how it's going to be really cool to see like where the project goes as a whole. Because it is, you know, just so much fun just wandering around and exploring places. And it's funny that you're here then while I'm talking about that super secret room that the team hid that nobody's found yet. That's kind of interesting. Any hints in that regard? No, I wouldn't do that. But I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. Thank you so much for stopping by and checking it out. We got the hot pants. Full integer limit /A3 will hopefully be closer to the B3 Fever Dream experience you're talking about. I think the demos that way is because inherently chose areas that stand a lot for it. No, that's fair. No, that's totally fair. And that's kind of how we've been viewing it. Like, not as, you know, we expect this to be exactly what the final's like, but as like a sampling of just something pretty cool. That's not gonna fly. So like, you gotta hurry up across. I thought we'd soft lock. No, I just game overed. Again, I don't want to find out, but I'm curious if you do press L, if there's like any kind of confirmation menu, or if your file is just instantly imploded. But yeah, let's not go there. Don't bother with the secret area. You know, a lot of people dedicated to finding it, and they can't. Interesting. Interesting. Like, this makes me curious, like, what's the secret area entails? Like, is it just like a wall that looks solid you can go through? And again, I'm not saying like I want answers to this unfair advantage or anything like that. But I'm just curious, like, is it a wall that you could just go through? Is it like, you know, stand in this random spot and it will teleport you somewhere? Like, that's the problem with Mario 64, is that secrets can be anything. Like it doesn't have to look like anything, and yet just standing there or jumping into it will suddenly, you know, lead to something else. Oh my gosh, you saw though, I was so close to, like, can I long jump this? It doesn't feel like I can long jump that far, but maybe I'm just being scared when I don't need to be. The secret is a wall that's basically the most people know about it. Aha, okay. So, I mean, it's good that it rules out just standing in a completely random spot, because that would be really mean. There's a lot of random spots you can kind of just stand in. Okay. I mean, I did go through a picture once and found like a pink coin on the other side of the wall. I doubt that's it. That was not like that well hidden. But it's a wall. Interesting. Interesting. But you say not to dedicate too much time to it. Is it like that absurdly hidden? I do like jumping into walls though, so I mean it's kinda up my alley. Depending on how quickly we finish this up, maybe I will give it like a sneak peek. This is really tough time. It's like, okay, I think I understand. Like can I jump to this block? Because I guess you're supposed to do the triple jump on like these blocks, right? Yeah, but then I'm too good. Because you can't long jump this. We're gonna confirm this right now. You absolutely cannot. I might still be able to save this. Oh, so close, so close. But that's the right idea. It's very non-essential to find the secret, and the spot is insanely hard. Evidently, only like 2 people found it, I think, and it did not share, the location email. So some people have found it. Interesting, very interesting. There's that one room that we saw had like a 2nd floor above it. It's the room with the water coming down, where you can unlock, you know, going down into the basement portion of like the waterfall room. But there was like a balcony up above that we never got to. I don't know if that's related at all, getting up there. But okay, for real this time. So do this. Okay, it's okay, it's okay. Mario does not need all that HP. Oh! Apparently, he needs some of it. One more time! I'm bad at the Mario 64 perspective. So close off this cat, thank you. This is silly, this should not be as hard. And my plan for once we do get over there, it looks like a wall jump is probably the best way to get some height onto those gears floating above. And then we'll be good. So while the rest of Motos Factory was definitely toned down, it seems like the side rooms are definitely a little more unforgiving, which is okay. Like, I like that there's that balance there. We get to stare at the skull screen. I don't know why I always go back for the red coin. It's just, if I haven't collected them all yet, it's habit to have to go back and grab them all. So is there any intention in adding some of the more difficult elements back into Motos Factory for the final? As we noticed that, you know, the long grind to the boss was absent. So was the boss's lackey. The boss has got to have his lackey. Oh, why am I, what if I just did this? Oh, I was gonna say, what if I just used the shell to get over there? I guess I could do that for like, you know, the first bit. And then just like take a hit when I get here. I'm taking my time. And again. Perfect. But that works too, if I use the shell, but obviously I proved that's not necessary. Thankfully it's not hard to get back there and practice this. Let's grab the shell and do it one more time. All I know is it's almost definitely being returned to. Oh, let me see. I gotta read the comment before that one too. As I will do, as I'm grabbing this star, which again is not that hard to grab. But just for fun, let's do it a different way. It looks like I don't get hurt by this when I'm on the shell. That's really fun. If I go here, and I hit this, I can then just do this. Like, that works. That's actually really easy. There you go. And that's all you had to do. And what do I do? Like, one last backflip up here? It took way too long, but we eventually got it. We will see what we do. Motos is Cammy's remake, so all I know is tweaks the difficulty are planned. We've had Cammy show up in the streams a lot. It's always been nice to hear from them. And thank you so much again for stopping by tonight. You always stuff up the wall kicks. It's tough when like the wall is pitch black, so it's hard to know exactly when you're about to ram into it. But okay. Motos Factory getting the old lungs there. Let's head back down and try another room. Okay. Across the spooky bridge. So does that mean I can go under here too without taking damage? Okay, that is not accurate. Do not go into the masher in the center of the room. Let's now try this room. What is this? This looks kind of scary. Again, so while the difficulty of, you know, other sections was toned down. Oh, it's insta-death slime. Okay. Okay. I think I'm on the right track though. I think a long jump there mixed with a wall jump is probably what the game's looking for. Let's try that again. Why does the HUD change? Isn't that the truth, right? Like, what exactly chooses what the HUD should look like? That's just part of the B3313 experience. I like that time it got rid of my shell, but it didn't cause any damage, so at least that was nice. Am I missing anything here? I don't think I am. I think it's literally like you gotta do a bit of that, right? And then land on that thing, and you're good to go. You need to be in a specific angle, because then you freaking slide the wall. Okay, I need to be so careful. The scariest part of game overing is that I might accidentally hit the L button. Is there any way to underflow your lives, or I guess overflow, as I've been told in this demo, so that you don't game over? But at least, again, the entrance to this level is fairly close to the entrance here. Let's try that one more time. Actually, now that I think about it, what if I use the shell in that room? Can you cheese anything? I wonder. It looks like there's kind of a bit of a vertical ascent, so the shell might not combine so well with that. But it doesn't hurt to have a look. Like if I'm in here, yeah, see, it's not gonna work, and I'm probably dead now. Okay, let's see if I can do it. Let's see if I can do it. Oh, I tried. I did see someone get negative lives in V1, so maybe you can in V2 too. I wouldn't know the method though, somehow. That's cool though, if there might be a way. Get it in here somewhere. Will you ever be able to get above 2 lives if you underflow? Well, that's what I'm saying, right? Like, you know, in A2, you could get, you know, M lives, negative essentially. But we have not seen such in this version. This 2 is like not many lives, but again, I don't mind too much since it's not too hard to get back here. Okay, so that's that. This is one of my least favorite techniques, is like the, you know, bouncing back and forth along the wall. Do I just need to get up to the top and then I can run across? So do I go through the center? Or do I try and get up there like here? Like, am I right in assuming I can stand on top of those walls, or are they right against the ceiling? It's kind of hard to tell from here. Like, that's... Where is this wall? There's like a little tiny gap. Like, if I... Sorry about all the cameras. I mean, if I had pressed A properly, I think that might have worked. Let's try it again. Need the Spider-Man badge. We do. Where is that when you need it? I'll take all the badges from Beyond the Cursed Mirror, please. The one that reduces fire damage, the one that, you know, stops you from dying instantly from falling, all sorts of fun stuff in that game. But we do not need any lasers, you know, shooting us down while we're just trying to get some stars. I can do without that. Like, that's easy enough. This was also easy enough. I wonder if the top is death. It looks like the top is red, so it might prevent you from running along the top. That's my guess, because Cammy would of course assume that someone is going to be silly enough to try and do that. So it looks like we've been thwarted before we even got up there. So maybe we'll just have to try it for real. You need to do the Kaiser wall kicking. Is that what it's called? I had no idea there was a name for that. Try and find out. Yeah. You probably knew it was lava up there too. But it's all good. Let's try this one more time. Oh, Kaizo! Kaiser, I like Kaiser wall kicking. Now I want a sandwich. But okay, let's try this again. Go in here. This is easy enough to get back here, like I said. So here, 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 here to here. But like, how do you even angle into this properly? Like, that's a really weird angle. The NES Super Mario Bros. 2K Kaiser bootleg. Nerd emoji. Yeah, I have the sunglasses emoji from Dudes with Attitude. I should get the a glasses one too. Alright, this time we're gonna get it. This time we're gonna get it. Again, so for, you know, we got what we wished. We were dissing on the easy difficulty, not realizing that these side rooms had suddenly been where everything was beefed up to like 11. Like, how do you get in there? I'm like, actually... You saw that he like never really bonged off the wall. Can I just like run on the wall? Maybe it's just like we gotta matrix it. You just jump at the wall and then Mario can stand on it for some reason. Because he's, you know, just breaks the laws of physics whenever he feels like it. We got pranked! So let's see if my theory's correct. Let's get back in there and give it a try. No? Okay, well, that didn't work. What Motos Factory needs is a thwomp train. Well, there's still 4 more rooms after this one, where anything is possible, so you never know. You never know. It means... So we've got Super Mario Bros. 2 Kaiser Edition now, is what we've got. It's not Super Mario Bros. 2J anymore, it's Super Mario Bros. 2K. You have to eat a Kaiser bun sandwich while you're playing the game. But okay, so what exactly is it looking for? Because that's like a really awkward place to do wall jumps then? Or maybe I am supposed to go over the top. Maybe the arrows are just kind of a fake. There was nothing like back behind here, right? Nothing I'm missing in that room, doesn't look like. Again, I think we're still missing 1 red coin somewhere. This is not going to end well. Thankfully, we don't need that health anyway, considering we typically fall into an instant death pit when all goes wrong. Like, that's easy. This part's not so easy. Now we know. We had to confirm, but now we know. That was a very warm hug. Yeah, Motos always giving us what we need. Warm hug, warm bottom, warm all around. Alright, let's, I guess, get back to that scary wall and figure out exactly what it's looking for. I wonder if I can do like a triple jump. Oh, SME 64 plus, exactly. Let's see. Might be what we're looking for. Like if I just do a bit of this. So it is not a ball jump after all. It's my favorite technique in the game. Except there. That one I can probably do the wall jumps though. This one is just kind of a fake out. Okay. So it's wall jump, triple jump, wall jump. Now we know. One more trip back down to the old Motos Factory here. I love the beginning. Again, it's fun just kind of gliding down the old lava passage here on top of the shell. Let's see what we got. So, but again, aren't you all intrigued by this super secret hidden somewhere within the game? And so it is a wall. It's really nice to know that it's a wall. Because like that cuts down on so much possibility of what exactly is going on. Of course, of course. We just want to get all of our lives back anyway. Looks like we need some amount of Kaiser wall jumps. Exactly. Not as many as we thought, but some for sure. Okay, one more time. I always think that that's like closer. Again, I'm like, just can't perspectively understand where I am sometimes in the old SM64. I should be holding the R button and C down. This is the best angle. Looking up, or looking down from above. L deleting the file is real. I can't stand being sent back to that screen and just being afraid that somewhere in my subconscious I will accidentally hit that L button and all of it's gone. So I did, of course, back up the game before we started playing today. Whenever B3313 is involved, you don't take chances. You back up that save data. So if anything went horribly wrong, like at this point, we'd only have to get like a couple stars back, really. One more time. This really reminds me of your least favorite challenge. Wait, where am I? Least favorite challenge in Odyssey. Odyssey had some interesting challenges. That was weird. I really enjoyed Odyssey. It's crazy to think, like, 10 years later, and we'll get some mixed reactions here and there, but I had a lot of fun with it. That. There. Okay, if I can stop messing up the first jump, that'd be great. Okay. And then this. I guess this is kind of an arrow pointing right here. I think there's a secret behind that wall. Okay, so this is nice here. And then it's Kaiser time. So you go... It's just going to be a weird timing thing to get down, especially since, you're bouncing off the ceiling. Like, the ceiling doesn't make it easy to maneuver when you're so close to the top. Except it's 64 bits. I think there's been a hack that tries to recreate Odyssey in Mario 64. I don't think it works on console, unfortunately, so it's going to impede our ability a little bit to check it out. It's weird that, like, most hacks made prior to 2021 or 2022 do not work on real console. I think it's something to do with the, decompiled version coming out. That kind of made it possible to get things working on console better. And we gotta get good at this jump. Wonder, you played Wonder once? I also played Wonder once. For 13 and a half hours straight on launch day. We beat the whole thing, and then I went to bed from like 2 p.m. to 2 a.m. Good times. We are game overing at an alarming rate. Yeah, just very precise jumps being required here. And you know me, it takes me a second to get into the groove. But right off the bat, we're already being thrown into, precise jump territory here. So I'm not getting it too quick. But let me lock in here and see what we can do. Like, there's that. And then there's this. Of course, it doesn't help when you only get 3 lives. That's going to increase your game over rate a little bit. Like, this is just so weird. Like, I've never wall jumped in such a confined space before, because then you also have to consider the ceiling. Like, what's the best angle for this? Like this, I guess? Oh, that was it! That was it, but okay, I got it. I got that. Not too high, not too low, but, wall jump or long jump from that kind of corner, and you're good. So so close off this cap. The torment for Mario in this hell for all the towns he fled. So what was it? I think in my recent short, where I said Mario is an eviler version of Wario, and there was a comment that was like, Mario, are you saying Mario's evil? I'm like, but what about all the towns he flooded? And they were like, no, he didn't do that. There's no way. They haven't seen the B3313 playthroughs, I suppose. Okay, there's just something about that last one. Just one more wall jump, and we can put that part behind us. We found out the N64 has a 32-bit GPU and a 64-bit CPU, so 64 is just marketing. Everything was all about that marketing back in the day. Okay, we got this time. We got this. We like our shell ride down memory lane here. Ooh, I like when we can get by that. Okay, front. Okay, here we go. 1. 2. Well, it doesn't bonk off the wall. There's not much I can do about it. I guess we were a little too angular. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's press start before any funny business happens. Ouch! VR7ZY. I'm loving this, though. I like a good challenge. I know I hate making everyone watch me try it 50 times. But I do like a good, tough moment here. It's funny that, again, like the other things that we started off trying in this level were like so easy. And it gave us this completely hilarious impression of everything being toned down. But it was the side rooms that were like cranked up to 11, which I do enjoy. I'm excited to see what the other ones have in store for us. Let's see, should I read the comments while driving my shell here? Maybe, maybe. I remember... Whoa, whoa. Whoa. Well, that's good. I like to see that. Like Mario getting crushed. But not actually taking any damage for it. Very nice. Okay. That's 1. 2. So again, I can't be like too sharp. But then you can't do that either. That was a moment ever, and they added more to the back rooms of the factory. Okay, I remember hearing someone knowledgeable say N64 would have worked better as a 32-bit console, and they just did 64 for the marketing. Well, they had to, right? I mean, you couldn't have Atari saying they were 64-bit, and then you still claiming to be 32-bit. Again, it was all about the marketing. We just saw the 3D games back then, and like that's what we wanted to play. I wasn't really worried about the number all that much as I was like, you know, it's 3D now. That's amazing. Give me some of that. Okay, one more time. We're gonna lock it in. So we're gonna go over here. Go over here. That's 1. That's 2. What's the aim? Ooh. And that's 10. Very nice. So 2 side rooms down, 4 to go. What is that? Our 3rd or 4th star in Motos Factory. So yeah, 4 more. Well, 4. Actually, that's right. One of them doesn't have one. It has a red coin. So 3 more side rooms. And then the red coin star. And we still don't know what is behind. There's still a door we can't open until we have 14 stars. What spooky things await behind there. It'll be exciting to see. But okay, next room. Let's see. GG's, Filmmaker. Thank you so much. Now what do we got? We got this guy. Should I just do a triple jump and skip any necessity for standing on him? I probably should. I mean, you would think that it would be designed in a way that skipping him is not an option. But until we've tried, it cannot be ruled out. And they added more to... Yeah, the back room's the Motos Factory. Let's go over here. Over to here. And then down here. So again, what is even happening in this room? I guess I should be scouting things out first. I find it hard to believe that I can't triple jump to that. But it looks like after that, things get a little bit tough. Or is there like a ceiling stopping me from triple jumping? That might be what that is. That might be like an anti-triple jump ceiling. Look at this guy! Look at this guy coming! He thought he was going to get a sneak attack in on us. Well, we'll show him what happens to people who try to sneak attack Mario. The last time he'll ever try that. Alright. I'm gonna try it anyway. Okay. It worked barely. But this is not looking so fun. I think the strat for this one is to let him go all the way to the other side and then like fly to him. And then like you have to land on him when he stops moving, and then we can just get an easy jump up to the platforms. I don't think there's any way I'm balancing on that guy as he rolls across the quicksand. Did I just cheese the anti-cheese? That's what I do. That's like my favorite thing, is when even the cheese shredder. Oh, that's it. It's the cheese shredder. We beat the cheese shredder and got all the cheese intact as we like it. Okay, I think that room should be doable. It doesn't look as demanding as the wall jump one we did previously, but maybe I'm wrong. I suppose we'll find out. So how has that Donkey Kong Switch 2 challenge thing been going? I was thinking about that the other night. Has anyone been doing that? Where there's like classic Donkey Kong challenges you can do, and then also like some Bonanza ones or something. And you get like digital cards for it. But apparently it all disappears in September sometime, so it's like limited. Really, really strange stuff. Yeah, I haven't heard much about that. So like that's fun. So I want to do that exact thing, but on like the other side. So I just gotta get the timing right. I think I messed up the timing again. But now I know. Tree Shredder is a nice name for the anti-cheese. Yeah, FOMO is terrible. FOMO is terrible. It's why I don't even like touch anything anymore if it has FOMO in it. I'm not worried about if I miss, retro icons on the Switch store or whatever, or things of that nature. It's tough. It's tough just kind of like, mentally getting by it, but I'm just done worrying about if I miss things like that. And when something's FOMO from the start, like, it just makes me not even want to play it to begin with, which is a shame. But that'd be how it is. So this guy here, I'm gonna let him get like a little bit of distance. Let's see if that helps. I think we're gonna be good. I think we're good. Okay, a little bit later. Just a little bit later. Why did they make it limited time? So I don't know. I have no idea. Why did they make Mario 35 limited time? It's the exact same thing again. They'll probably do it with like other games. That's probably what will happen. Is they did Donkey Kong now. Whenever the new Mario 3D game comes out, they'll probably do some classic Mario games mixed with that kind of deal. It'll always be a way to promote Nintendo's newest, biggest game sort of thing. But yeah, I was really hoping they would bring something Mario 35-ish back for his 40th anniversary, but no luck on that. Okay. Again, we need to wait just a little bit longer, and we can get the thing we're looking for here. So, we'll do that. It helps if you get the triple jump. So close, chance. So close. Slide, stop this guy. Yeah, that's it. So many enemies in Mario 64 just have like the most slanted heads. Thwomps, of course, being a famous example, where there's like one side of their head, which is nice and has lots of grip, so Mario doesn't slip off. And then there's the one side where he's just gone. He's just gone into the oblivion. Alright, let's try it again. Is this the secret wall nobody's gone through before? I wonder if it's like a secret wall you just have to touch to go through, or if you gotta like punch the most random thing in order to find it. Again, remember, we are still looking for more stars before we can get through this spooky door. 4 more to go. And like, it makes sense if, you know, there's something on this side of the room too, but I guess not. So, in we go. Couldn't even tell you how to play those Donkey Kong challenges, so you have to have a Switch too, I think, is the silly thing. Like, even though some of it is the Switch Online Game Boy games, which you can play on the Switch One, I think to even participate in this, you have to have a Switch too. And then it's like a separate app that you download, where I think, you know, it recognizes if you play those games and then complete those achievements or not. This is not where I meant to go. You know, the muscle memory, like 5 minutes ago, still kicking in. This is not hard. We definitely need to get this done sooner rather than later. Okay. Just let him get lots of distance. This should be good. And that's it. So now what? Is it just like a simple wall jump? I don't want to do anything too crazy. But it looks like that's all we gotta do. Now what? This one. Didn't feel great. It's not my favorite angle to wall jump from, but we did it. And that's another one. 2 to go before the red coin star. Thank you, Softest Cat. Would have been happy if they brought back Mario as 40. I just don't, I don't try to figure out Nintendo anymore. It's clear that Nintendo does what Nintendo does. And it's not what I would do if I was the president of Nintendo. I can guarantee you that. So vote for me for president of Nintendo. And Star Tropics 3 will come out tomorrow. Okay, let's see what we got in this room. It looks innocent enough so far. These flipping platforms, sounds like I'm like, you know, covering up my swears, but no, these flipping platforms are never that bad, as far as I'm concerned. Now this is a little trickier. It's like, where does it go? I guess I'm gonna do like a wall jump here. Okay. Here. And then here. How do you like, what's the strat? Can I do a triple jump from this? It's tough when it's spinning. It's like, you know, facing the way that you actually want to go. This does go on though. I am noticing that this is really high up here. And it goes on a lot more still. I think I want to be on the other side. Oh no! Oh, no! Actually, I'm gonna get my health back, aren't I? Okay, we're just gonna get our health back, and I can do that again. Continuation. Yeah, it's a thing. And I guess it's a different kind of difficulty. Yeah, like it's not bad in like individual parts, but it's just like doing it all without messing up is what's tough. And like, you know, you can stand here and get your health back. It's not that hard to get back here though. It's not like we're still halfway up. We are literally at the bottom right now. So even if we died, it's like not the biggest deal. And here we all thought that after doing that, we were in the clear. Turns out there's like 50 more parts to it. Yeah, I want to be on the left side. That seemed to be a little bit better positioned, I think, for what's coming up. Oh, for sure. I remember the part sticking out of the gears being a little bit weird sometimes. see like this, and then I can do like this. Oh! That's awesome. We did not fall all the way back down. I thought I was on the right track there. Are they like not aligned in the way I thought they were? That's making me dizzy. Let's try this again. Like they're a little off angled. So if I did, yeah. So if I do this, sure. That was actually kind of not what I meant to do. I went a lot further than I meant to. It works. It works. What is this? Okay, again, I think a triple jump will help. I like my B3313 triple jumps. You can count on that. Can't even see what I'm doing, and like somehow it works out. What is this? What is this? Just get me out of here. And that was my favorite room yet. That was actually not bad. It's working, Softest Cat. Somehow, whatever it was we did, it worked. And that's 12. 2 to go. VIR7ZY, thank you so much for stopping by. You are needed, but it was nice being able to make a stream this time. Hopefully you enjoyed what we made here and managed to get through this area in one piece. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thanks for making such cool stuff. It's been a lot of fun, and look forward to playing the rest of this and all the stuff you make in the future. Have a great evening. Saved? Looks like we were, somehow. That was a lot of off-screen wall jumping that I'd like to never have to do again. But okay. Okay. We got one more spooky room. And then I think we're still missing one red coin somewhere or something. A little perplexing. What is this all about? So it looks like we can go over here and up here. Like it's not, it can't stay this simple though. What is this? Okay, so it's like we need to do like a supersonic jump and get like a ton of distance, I guess. I've never done anything like this before. So I hope we can do it. Or not. Hello, Sebastian. Hope all is good, man. It's only good games, by the way. Glad you're loving these mods. You're behind, but gonna try these soon on your EverDrive. Very nice. Yeah, anything that you see me play is being played on my EverDrive X7 or 7X. I always forget which one comes first. It's like Samsung. S10, S7, S7S. Because like Apple does one of them. Apple's like 4S, but then Samsung's like S4. Very, very creative. But yeah, so I'm playing all of the hacks you see on my channel on that. So anything that you see me play will also work for you if you have that flash card. But very cool. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope you're enjoying my ridiculous shenanigans here, as we are now faced with a challenge I've never seen in Mario 64. So let's hope we can figure it out. Again, does triple jumping work? Ugh, okay. Like, it looks like it's not that far. Like, yeah. Heck yeah. But why is it inside a cage? That's the weird part. What's the cage all about? Do I just want to, like, go for the star? I wonder if I could have made it if I had a little more belief in myself. Interesting. You can hear Mario going down in the sand in your dreams tonight. That and him burning his bottom are going to be two running themes, and I think all of our nightmares this evening. It's always a triple jump in this game. The triple jump in B3313 is very broken, and that's why we love it. Honestly, it was my lifeline when we first started playing B3313 because I was pretty bad. I'm still pretty bad. But I was even badder back then at Mario 64. But the triple jump, you know, having that and being able to maneuver and do what I did with that really kind of saved us in the early days. But yes, triple jumping. And there's no cheese shredder this time. No cheese grater. Grater, shredder, whichever one you prefer. Is that a little bit closer? Yeah, that is too. So that might be an even better one to triple jump from. As long as it's the same verticality. It's hard to tell. Okay. Oh, that was like as perfect as it can be. Oh, so close, so close. And then he always goes on his stomach, so I can't save it. I wonder if there's any hope, because I don't know what you do. Legit. What the legit way to do that is, but interesting. So the red coin's not in that room. So we were looking for another red coin somewhere else in Motos Factory. So close. Yeah, it almost worked that time. It really almost worked. Who needs a crosshair when you can use a cheese grater? Great job reaching the stars, Mario. Yeah, Mario. Can't even properly propel yourself to a platform with a star on it. What good are you? Okay, we'll try that again. So down here, up here, across the bridge. Again, a big part of the trouble with Motos Factory last time was that slide at the beginning was like the toughest part, or one of the toughest parts. So having to play through that every time was annoying, but such a breeze now. Again, giving us a little bit of a break. I was wondering if I could, jump on this part at all for some distance. Looks like you can't. At least it's not instant death as long as we're facing forward. It's silly that when he lands from the triple jump, he goes on his stomach for some reason. But like, what am I missing? Like, I mean, obviously, you're supposed to get a ton of speed going down this slope. This slight slope somehow gives Mario extreme speed. And like, that would help me get on top of that platform here. Can we try the triple jump one more time? Maybe with like just a little bit of extra oomph, we can do it. Oh, interesting that like, that was an accident and I almost, I think, did what I had to do. Like, what did I even do? We're learning a lot. That's my favorite part about playing these hacks, is we have learned a lot about Mario 64. Again. Oh. I guess I should just commit to it. I should just go for it. At that point, I think I could have made it if I wasn't cranking back on the D-pad. This hack doesn't have that shoulder dash to give you some arrow. Remember, I kept forgetting about the freaking shoulder dash? It was just like so out of nowhere. Everything else was so like base Mario 64, and then there's this Wario shoulder bash that kept slipping my mind. But you're right. You're absolutely right. I don't think that this hack has that. The jump height scales with speed. That's crazy. So, okay, just for fun. And it seems like I get some good distance when I do like this. Okay, so maybe I'm just too scared. So let's do... And that's all it took? I still would have liked to know if I could do it with the triple, but it worked. It worked. 13 stars, and now it's time for the red coin hunt. Where did we miss one red coin? Hopefully it was not the one at the beginning that I forgot about that time. But that's one. I guess we'll start with all the ones on the floor below. You don't see any red coins in this introduction section. That may have escaped my sight of view here. There's one, so that's two. And then you go left here. Oh, wait, for a third one. And was there one more room that had one? There's definitely one in the room that used to have the silver coin. I feel like that's the only other room that had one though. Again, please feel free to correct me if I'm wrong there. I don't think that these are boxes you can break. Easier than it looked, Chance. Yeah, the further we went in, the rooms got easier, interestingly. The first couple were the worst. And then by the end, it was just like, let's blindfold and do this. So the blargs are in the soup over there, but they don't really seem to be doing all that much. There were no red coins up here, I don't think. Interesting that you don't even really need the shelf for this. We are slowly making our way up. I don't think there's any red coins here. So that means we still need to find 3 more. There's one in the guy's office. There's one on the conveyor belt with the slicers. Where's the last one? A little bit of a lag here. Motos making things pretty intense. But yeah, so anything up in the sky? Not that I'm seeing. Hello, Blind Hedgehog. Jason from Florida dropping in, wishing everyone a happy Tuesday. Hello, Jason from Florida. Hope you're having a great day and a great evening. Thank you so much for stopping by. That's not like a shadow of something above me, is it? You see how you could interpret that circle as... Oh, that's where the star spawns. Oh, and that's why the circle is there. Okay, gotcha. But Jason, thank you so much for stopping by tonight. Hope you're having a good one. Hope you're enjoying some B3313 Abandoned Gardens Integer Limit Demo 2.1765431. We are having a good night here. We are learning a lot about Mario and physics and other crazy things of that nature. Maybe on this side. Like, I don't think there was one on this side anywhere. But like, it would make sense if there was one here too. Anything up above in the ceiling? Again, much like last time, it's not a B3313 day unless we're looking everywhere for that last red coin. You could never play SNES games. Is it because you didn't have an SNES, or like they were on the tougher side? Is there a red coin up there? I don't know. Maybe inside the box. Everything's a matter of just practicing, and it'll come eventually. Today, though, we're playing some N64. Mario 64 ROM hacks, as we've been enjoying for a while now. I thought I saw something inside this box, but I guess not. Where am I? The box is not open. You get a really good look if there's anything inside the boxes. Well, I was gonna say maybe you can go through the boxes with like the vanish cap or something, but I'm not even seeing that happening. Again, we gotta go into the guy's office for another one. But then where's the last coin? We've been everywhere now. Flintmaker, you have an SNES at home. Nice. SNES is a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun playing lots of Mario World. And some other stuff too, of course. The Nintendo brand was way harder to play than Sega Genesis was. Interesting. So in here, for red coin, number 7. I like how we can, get a bit of a glimpse through the walls. See if we're missing anything. Where is the last one? This is like a little box. Not seeing it here. We've used the vanish cap to... Oh shoot, I was gonna jump down there, but I don't even want to risk touching the green because it's instant death, unlike the red, which is a little more forgiving. But like, we know it's not inside that wall where the entrance to the boss was. Can I go through the boxes with vanish cap? No. It's definitely not in this room. Maybe we should check the elevator a little closer, but it didn't look like anything was near the elevator. Aside from the one we already got. We have a Wii and GBA SP Flame Maker. Nice. All great consoles. Oh, I see, Jason. The fact that you played what you have is amazing, though. Very nice. Where's that last red coin? Especially in this very red factory. Yeah, you'd think they'd be all over the place. Like, in here somewhere? I'm assuming I can just jump down here without any massive repercussions. It's not in here. I guess that's just what we gotta do. Maybe I gotta look up a little better? Maybe if I take out all the Motos. Again, in last time, there was something on top of these gears. I like how it's clipping me a little bit, but like it's not hurting me. Oh, now it is! Now it is! Now it is! Oh no! You saw it! It wasn't hurting! And it wasn't hurting, so I was like, alright, let's get a bit more of a feel here. Maybe I missed it at the beginning though, so considering that, I should look around this room a little bit better. Like, we always get the one behind the start. I'm not going to bother collecting them all again until I'm sure that we know where they all are. But what am I overlooking here? Like this room not having anything. Oh, that is a donut block. Right. This room not having anything hidden seems really suspicious to me. Is there a red coin blending into the lava that I could get with the shell? It's not going to be hidden inside one of these donut blocks, is it? Anything? Just kind of blending in. It's Motos gonna get his revenge here. Kind of jammed beneath the gears, which is always great. Slowly being squished. It's like a frog slowly being boiled in water. Oh no. Last star we need to get though, before we get to explore what's behind the scary door. Let's see what's back there. But before that, like it's weird that there's only 2 red coins on the 2nd floor. Because I think there was more than that there last time. In fact, on the 2nd floor in the other version of Motos Factory we played, I thought there was a way to stand up above where those knives are coming down. Maybe I need to go back and investigate that a little closer. Maybe I'm missing like some rafters we can jump along. Maybe the solution to our troubles here. It'd be funny if you could take the shell up there. I don't think it's gonna work though. It's considered a whole different room now. So I might as well grab it while we're here. But that's what I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check the rafters of floor 2. Wait a minute! Wait a minute! What was that? So I missed the warp, and I got squished against some invisible ceiling instead. Well, that's great. It's a good old day in Mario B3313 town here. Is this gonna warp me properly? Okay. That's pretty funny though, that could happen. So let's get this one. Like, oh, whoops. There might be something up there. I might be onto something. Okay. Enough of that, Mario. Enough of that. Wow. Tried to jump. That's crazy. That's okay. Forgetting that. Let's see if my theory's correct. Is there more going on at the top here? Like there's all this. Doesn't look like it. It's just a big old solid block. And again, I'm sure that in the last version, there was like stuff you could stand on up here. It's so weird to see that missing. And there's like no way to get in underneath. Not that it looks like. And it definitely wasn't in there. Like, we've beaten all of those side rooms. So if there was any red coins hidden in any of those, we should have seen it. It could be in this room somewhere. Maybe I'm not thorough enough in this room? I need to stand on top of these guys and kind of go for a ride here. Is there a bit of a rafters up there? Or is it just decoration? I like how it instantly took me back into view mode. Like, there is kind of like a floor up there. There it is! There it is! Okay, how do I get up to that? Like, you see it, right? Maybe if I go to the other end of the hall? There's another one of these hopping guys, right? There is. Why does he make me fall off? That's terrible! That's not how those guys are supposed to work. Because up there... I like how you can't see it. But there's definitely a floor up there. I feel like I should get rid of this guy, though. He's not gonna end well. 8 coins to find, 1 star to collect, enter the evil door of the last chance to get back. I like that, I like that. Yeah, we have no idea what's coming up. Hope it's some epic, crazy challenge here. Can you, like, actually give me a bit of a boost, please? There you go. So now, you see what I'm talking about, right? But, oh, maybe ducking is, like, the problem. No, I wasn't even ducking that time. He doesn't seem to like going left, but I thought it was both directions I had trouble. Like, that's so ridiculous! What is this? It worked once. If I stand on, like, the front part? No, nope, definitely not. I never had problems with this guy in, like, Shifting Sandland. That's where these appear, right? There's, like, one inside the pyramid in Shifting Sandland of the original game. And this, it was never like this. But this has to be how you get up there. So if he doesn't, like, start working, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. Maybe I gotta do, like a jump, so I land on him when he's at, like, the apex of his jump, kind of thing. Is that the right word? I might be using a lot. Did you see that? Okay, okay. Okay. Yes! Yes! Is that like that in the original game? Or maybe because it's, like, been modified in some way? That's why it's so weird? Like how we even get a Motos up here as well, keeping an eye on things. Okay. That was really cool. And now we know. So let's go and get the remaining coins. And then that's it for Motos Factory V2. Give me a second. Concentrate on getting by this spooky guy. The camera's not really cooperating all that great. Those were always... Oh! No time to relax when Motos is around. Those were always one of the weirder Thwomp variants. They're kind of like a Thwimp. Yeah, more Thwimp-like than Thwomp. A Motos up there. What is this? Factory full of Motos? How does he get up there, though? Do they have, like, jetpacks or something? We've never seen them fly. Maybe they only do it when Mario's not looking. Now it's a game of remembering, like, which ones I already got. I think that's this one, and then the 2 on the second floor we have to go back for. Alright. Should be good, barring any hilarious moments. Uh-oh. Okay, well, let's try it. We're gonna take the pole this time, something a little bit different. Did they add inertia jumps to this game? That's what I'm saying, right? Like, I didn't think that was an OG Mario 64 thing. So that was like, you gotta figure it out on your own sort of deal. Okay, sure. So that's that. And then just easy stroll up to the boss's office, and we should be done. It's time, everybody, for the mysterious door of doom. What's it gonna be? Maybe the Motos are going on a jetpack joyride in their spare time. Honestly, I hope that in the future game there is a boss that's like a Motos with jetpacks. That would be cool. Sure. But how's this gonna work when the star spawner is downstairs? Oh! Look at that! That was actually a really cool view of how we are still on like the same map, but just in like a far off distant version or distant area of it. That's pretty neat. Okay, so back here, over to here, down here. There could be anything behind that door. What if behind that door it's like another Motos Factory? That'd be great. And with that, everybody, 14 stars. That's all of them, except for whatever's behind this door. All right. It's kinda spooky. Until A3 is officially released, we will meet again, Motos Factory. It's so true. We'll have to see which ways it gets modified again in the meantime. I'm sure even more crazy side rooms will be added. Maybe the jumps to that boss will be added back in. The boss is crony, like we never even got to fight that guy. Oh yeah, that's right. When I stopped stream yesterday, or not yesterday, last week, I didn't turn the console off right away. I'm gonna sit here for a second. We're gonna grab an old drink. But yeah, what could be behind the door, everybody? What could it be? I thought there were 50. No, there's only 15 in this hack, surprisingly. I mean, it is a demo, and look how big it was. Like, for as big as that area was, to only hide 5 stars in there is pretty cool. You had to do a lot of searching. I didn't expect that it would be like this side room would have 9 or 10 of the stars. So while we were looking around the big abandoned gardens area, I kept thinking like, how am I missing so many stars? Meanwhile, it seems the solution, or the answer to that was that just the majority of them were not even hidden in that area to begin with. Mario getting a bit of a nap here. He goes to sleep so quickly when you're not playing the game. But he should like go to extreme sleep at some point. What else do we have here? Yeah, nurse jumps. Isn't that weird? Isn't that very, very weird? Yeah, have Twimps ever made a comeback in Mario since Super Mario World? That's what I want to know. Okay, he's sleeping. He's sleeping. Is it not? I swear you can see it there. I think you can see the outline. Like you can see that there's something there. It's so creepy. This happened when I ended stream last week. I didn't turn the console off right away, and I was looking down at my phone, and I looked up at the screen, and I saw that. I was like, "Holy crap!" So there you go. I don't know if anyone else has ever shown that off before, but there it is. It's Princess Peach, I think. I'm glad I remembered to show that. So we did it, everybody! We saved Peach and beat the game. Peach's ghost. But then the second you wake up, she's gone. Alright! Through the door. Whoa! Oh, we got like a final Bowser level? Are we being chased by like the angry fire instead of the angry sun? Why is there purple coins? Is this a comet from Mario Galaxy? 3, 4. This is cool. This is really cool. Okay, so there's probably gonna be like 100, right? Look at those numbers go. Never seen them go so high. So instead of having, you know, like Cosmic Mario facing you, not even burn damage. Instant death damage. Where are we? And it boots you back here? That's evil. Okay, so we're not out of the woods yet. It's not just like a door you go in and it says, congratulations. There is a serious challenge among us. It's the entity you missed for a split second. So what's the strat? Like, it shows you going this way to start, but the arrows say otherwise, so maybe that's not the way you want to go. I wonder if this is how you get, you know, overflow your lives. Maybe this is how we do it. The red demon and the green demon's cousin. Yeah, we're gonna have to get good here, it looks like. Chance, yeah, that definitely did have the B3313 feeling. We really need the Mario, that weird sound that plays. Oh, that's where we get our prize. Okay, well, let's try doing it this way. Again, it doesn't help that I can't see when his face is in the way. So game over or underflow? What do you think? Game over. Do not press L by accident. We still got 14 stars. Okay, let's try that again. I'm sure there's a system to it, and once we kind of figure it out, it won't be as bad. But in the meantime, it's gonna look a little bit choppy. Game over. We should have asked where the secret was. Like, if it's in the main gardens, or if it's inside like a level. It'd be tough to, you know, find something while you're being chased by this guy. My guess, though, is that it would be in the main gardens somewhere. Well, we missed one. My guess is this isn't going to be the winning run anyway, so we'll just kind of take that as it is. I don't know why you'd ever stop for the ordinary money. Okay, so we've missed some along the way. Definitely feels like there's going to be some cleanup required here. Do these count as, like, health money? They do. Okay, we're learning. We got, like, a quarter of the way there. I like the music. Is this map going through different times of day? Because I thought it was sunset there for a second. But now it's looking like mid-afternoon again. There are 15 because the last one is the 15th. You'll never look at the LLL painting the same way again after this game. Lethal lava land. No, it's true. This is definitely a different take on it. Much more lethal than advertised in that game. Like, where do I want to go? Is it like Rareware where the rubber banding is really bad? Or is he just like a consistent speed no matter what, I wonder? Oh no! Oh! Tried to go back for that one. Just did not want to be collected. And we always die right when the song gets to that one part. I'm excited to see just where the song goes after that. So I'm not the only one who knows the time of day changing. Very cool. It was supposed to be the last thing that Andrew experienced in B3313 playthrough, but for some reason it only showed up for a split second and he didn't get to see it and react to it. What was that, Babu? The lethal lava lamp painting. Oh, it does change. Oh, like the time of day changing. In the other B3313 we played, where it only showed up after a certain thing. I'm not going to spoil that too much because I know that there's some people who are still really enjoying my old B3313 Let's Play. If you check out the playlist for that, because I did order them all into a playlist. I think that playlist has a few thousand views. And if you go to a playlist, when it says like, you know, playlist views, it's not how many views all the videos in that playlist have, but it's how many people have actually like clicked on that playlist to see all of the videos in it. So for a playlist to, you know, be that accessed, it's pretty phenomenal. Thank you so much to everyone who's still enjoying that playthrough. So glad you like it. Where am I going? I missed a whole ton of stuff over there. But we'll go back. Alright, where am I? What is this? Look at him! Look at him! He's coming! He's coming! Okay. Like, I just hit a dead end somehow. That's pretty great. We're almost halfway though. Okay, here. So I'm going back. And this time we'll try like the other side of this. Oh, see, I always miss one. I'm doing jumps like that, so I gotta go around again. At least there's no time limit. That's the big thing. I can swear I clipped it like a little. Yeah, and that sound is very B3313. Like, oh my gosh. They could have just moved it up like a couple of pixels. See, the problem is, like, from the angle I come at that bridge, I don't know how soon I have the long jump before I just run right in. I guess I should do it from this angle? There we go. We're halfway, everybody, halfway. Guy not letting up at all, though. Ooh, that was a long jump. Long jump. Doing a long jump. Here. Okay, 64! And I think that's all of them in that section. 66 coins. Where the heck are we going now? I guess that way? Or that way? This actually, this feels good. This feels pretty good. Don't even think about the spooky thing chasing you. Just keep getting money. So it's funny, we were talking earlier about Mario Galaxy, and like, here you go. This is literally just stolen right out of Mario Galaxy right here. Woo! Okay, we don't want to get held up on that. Which way do I go? Like this way? Oh, and then we're back here, which is fine, you know, I can work with this. This will give us a chance to get some good distance between us and the spooky man. I'm going this way. I'm going this way. I'm going this way. This will give us a chance to see if I missed anything here, I guess. Looks like I didn't, which is good. And there's these coins. They matter all that much. Okay, so we're back here again. So how do I do this differently than last time? Like, should I have gone that other way, or should I go this way, and then at some point I connect with the other path? I forget. So this. Yeah, see, now I go straight. There's one up here, though. What's up with that? Okay, you know what? We're going this way again! Because I'm not going to try and turn around and get hit by the spooky man, so hope you enjoyed this part of the level. It was pretty exciting, if I admit so myself. Okay. So we're doing a bit of this, and a bit of this, and a bit of this. I just really like this part of the level. Here to here. Oh boy, okay, one more time. That should be like the weirdest it gets. Is our coin counter like how many purple coins we have? It might be. Oh no, those add to it too. Okay. Well, I think we have like 80 something, right? I need a better angle than that. I don't like double jumps, please. I mean, I do like double jumps in games, but not right now. We missed one. Literally one. Okay. Those bridges you have to long jump over are mean. Oh god, where you thought, like, what's that? What's that angle? Well, I guess we're going around this way again, which is okay, in a way. For one more coin. Let's cross these. This way. Okay. Over here. It wasn't even the spooky man that got me. It was because I was rushing into the freaking fire coming up. Oh, what a massive L that was. It's not hard. It's just like you just gotta get good and do it all in one run. We almost had it. We almost had it. A 100 coin star in B3313. Isn't that the truth? Honestly, the other side that we did first last time was way better. Like, I'm just trying to get my bearings. Where am I exactly? I wonder if I should go this way. Like, what if I had just done it backwards? These fire shooting things are the meanest part of like all of it, because they're kind of unpredictable compared to everything else. And going around them isn't easy. So if I can get that part done first, then like the rest of it's no problem. The only thing that could make this even scary is if the music would speed up with each coin you collect. Oh, I would love that. I would love that. At least you're getting lots of 1-ups from collecting all this stuff, I guess. But see, that's why I think it makes sense to do this part first. There we go. See, alright, then we're done. Like, this is the easiest level now. Oh, we're dead. We're dead. Okay. But I agree that, like, that's the part you do first, because then the other side was a lot simpler. There's a lot more kind of just tricky moments where you can accidentally slow down a little on, you know, the part we were just doing there. And you obviously want to not do that. You have 99 of the purple coins out of 100. Purple heart, let's go. Alright, big ol' spooky fireman. Okay. It wasn't actually that hard. Uh-oh. I like the propeller jump, but not right there. If only I hadn't missed that one coin on the bridge, it all could have been wrapped up. Oh, look at that! See, it is a different time of day. It's been trying this for so long. It's literally New Year's Eve. Okay. So I think what I'm gonna do, what makes the most sense, is we're gonna go around the other way. Now that I understand a little bit better exactly what it's looking for. Like, I will go... Which way was it? Which way was it? Oh yeah, you go over here first. I guess you go this way. That's why the arrows point this way. Makes sense. And then here. Do a bit of this. So that sound that it just played right there, that to me is like the quintessential B3313 sound. I love that. And it was all over. You know, the unabandoned B3313 that we played. It's so good. Like, what sound is that even? That's not from the original Mario 64. It's spelled, there it is again. Oh, I missed one on the bridge. I gotta... So I can go here. And then this will end up taking me to where I want to be over here. It's okay. Still have some speed. After burning my butt. This gives us all of our health back, which is really nice. But I can still see him creeping up from behind. We're halfway again, and this is the easy half. Catching up pretty easily right now. Might be because I'm doing like a little bit of some silly things here. I think we're good. Don't like that angle. 80. 81. 82. 85. Oh, I missed one. Okay, it's okay because we have to go back anyway. Why am I still missing so many though? That's what I don't understand. Wait, why is he coming around that side? You can't do that. That's no fair. Oh, there they are. Is he going faster than he was before? Now I have to somehow like regain control and not die the second that it gives me control back to Mario. Okay. Does it count? I think it counts! Okay. Spooky. Spooky. There you go. There you go. That was good. That was really good. That was like a final boss kind of like we had right there. I like that. Feels like this would be a fitting final level, much like the Corrupted Challenge. Yeah, exactly. It's funny how they always involve being chased by something. Feels like a post-game kind of thing. And that's how you end a great demo chance. Glad everybody enjoyed it. Really, really happy. That was really fun. Like for a 15-star demo, it took us a stream and a half, 6 hours. So I don't think we can complain too much there. Absolute WSME64 Plus. Thank you. The music especially adds that feel. This is some spooky music. Like, what is that we're looking at right now? Now I'm excited. Now I'm really excited to see more of what's going on. I really like that we were told that, you know, the game is, the final game will still have more of that, you know, fever dreamy Mario 64 feel, where the abandoned gardens are really cool, but they're definitely like a lot removed from, you know, what the kind of spirit of B3313, where it's a lot of this, you know, warped childhood memories and, you know, beta images from magazines and stuff like that. But this was really fun, so I'm really excited to see where they go with this next. I'm of course I haven't pressed anything on the controller yet. We're just gonna wait a second to see if anything spooky happens when you don't press anything, because as we just saw not long ago, this hack does like doing that. But okay, I'm about to press some buttons here. A, B, L, R, start. Up, up, down, down, left, right, B, A, start. Nothing's happening. So it looks like that is indeed the end of the demo. The main lobby was so huge, so it had a vastness of B3313. It did, it really did. Yeah, Konami, I always enter the Konami code when I'm on the end of a game screen, just in case. It sounds like Silent Hill. I don't hear a screeching radio in the you know, in my ear. So when I played Silent Hill, I did so like sleepover style, sleepover with myself, where I, you know, set up my bed in front of the TV, turned all the lights off, and just played it in pitch dark. Just creepy as could be. It was awesome. And then I went to bed. You know, I finished playing, went to bed, and I was just drifting off to sleep when I heard a kind of like, you know, crash somewhere in the room. I was like, well, what fell over? What the heck was that? Never did find out what it was. And then right after that started happening, there was a ringing in my ear, the same as the radio from Silent Hill. I was like, I'm done for! This is it! It's gonna get me! But then nothing happened. And I'm here today to play B3313 for you all. Or am I? Okay, let's reset. Good times. So, that wrapped up pretty well. There was, you know, since we've been playing some B3313, this right here, Unabandoned A2 Anniversary Edition, let's revisit this. It's been a few months now since we've seen our original round of B3313. Hopefully the data is all still intact. Wouldn't be the first time it decided to up and evaporate. 437 stars. Remember this theme on the file select screen? Oh my gosh. It brings back some really good memories. So again, as mentioned, there's people who are still going back to view my playthrough of B3313 because I guess it was that interesting. Again, thank you so much everyone who is so kind in that regard. And as a result, people will point out things that, you know, I did or didn't do, or things I did the unintended way. And there was a secret that apparently exists that we never saw. So I'm gonna put my thinking cap on, see if I still remember my way around the plexus in this B3313, and see if we can go check it out. And yeah, this will actually also be like a good comparison between what we just played and the OG B3313. So let's jump in. 437 stars. I guess this is still our save data where we press the yellow switch. Oh boy, finally, at long last, Mario, you got to experience nighttime in the castle. What a great time that was. But okay, let's just run around. Let's experience B3313 as it's meant to be. Not that. Okay, how do you get anywhere in this game again is what I need to remember. Remember I knew like all the doors. Oh, there's that screeching. There's the nighttime sound we like never heard because it was like never nighttime. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. I don't think this is where I want to be, but like again, I'm just gonna wander around and eventually we'll end up somewhere. Oh, this is so, I love this. I love this game so much. This is the Royal Lobby, I know that much. I don't remember where the other side of the Royal Lobby leads to though. Oh, good times. We did beat the final Rainbow Bowser fight, yes. wonder if you can press the yellow switch again. You absolutely can. This is here. This leads to here. Wait a minute. No. This isn't where I want to be. I'm trying to get... Where am I trying to get? Like, basically, eventually we'll end up somewhere that will lead me somewhere. I think this is where we just were. Oh, this is different. This is a different place. But see, that's what I'm saying. For me, a massive part of B3313 is having, like, you know, the same art that's on the castle walls as in the original Mario 64, but then you have, like, these ridiculous rooms that look nothing like the ones from Mario 64. I love this. I love this so much. I didn't get to experience the most of the night music, unlike night dwellers such as yourself. Well, the thing is, we always streamed this at night, but something about playing it on the flash cart, it just wasn't responding to the, you know, the proper time of day. It wasn't until we hit the yellow switch when it turned us on night mode. It must have probably, like, inverted day and night, and then that's how you end up where we're at now. But okay. Again, I'm just having fun running around this wacky place. I had, like, the biggest grin thinking about all the fun we used to have here. Where does this pipe go? I don't even remember where this goes. Oh, what is this? Okay. Good music, though. Great, 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 great music. The yellow switch can do that. The yellow switch can do a lot of funky things. This cool room. Nothing going on in this room, though, I don't think. No pictures were enterable. Let's go over here. Oh, this. Right, I think? Like, you can push this. His Domain, yeah, it's such a good song. There's another song that looks like it's almost exactly like this one, but it's like a little different, but they're all good. Oh, no. No, poor Luigi. No, we did it, everyone. We managed to soft lock ourselves in B3313. Look at all these stars. Like, I'm going through all the menus here. Like, there's 2 that we missed. Remember, we had trouble getting, like, the MIPS ones. There's 1. We tried our best to get every star we could. Well, I guess I gotta reset. Good job, Andrew. Press A. Exactly. Exactly. Please tell me that my date is still there. I hope it's still nighttime, too. I love it. I love that one of the side effects of pressing the yellow switch was that it made it night. So that's why I definitely don't want to press it again, because this is precious. I don't want to mess with this. Maybe if I go... I always forget which one is the basement. It's not this one, but we're here now. So let's explore. Anyway. Oh, that's right. Doesn't our air go down twice as fast because we're hatless too? There's no fun when you've lost your hat. This will lead us back inside the castle. So let's go in here. And that brings you here. And this castle is most certainly exclusive to the show. And then it brings us to a room where there's like a couple windows and there's a star in one of them. Where does this lead again? Is this like a library or something? This was always a really weird area, which I feel like I never explored that well, but maybe I did, and it's just like all the doors look the same. So it always felt like I didn't explore it that well. This is going to lead us to a room with like a weird brick wall painting thing. And does this even do anything? It does. Is this going to be that weird room with all the corners? And then you can go up or down or all around town. I'm not sure if this is getting us closer or further away from what I'm looking for, but someday we'll find it. What if Mario gets his hat again? It'd be a really big coincidence if we just came across, you know, his hat somewhere. Where am I? Spooky. Oh no, not again. Not again. Actually, this one always looks like it's gonna be like really evil, but then it's like a nothing bird. Almost got stuck inside the statue though. That's kind of cool. Rebuilding 3313. Courtyard with corrupted textures. So finally, we've arrived here. How does this help in terms of getting us to where we want to go? I think that I'm gonna go through here. One of these doors takes us back to the red lobby here. I had my own names for all of these. The B3313 channel in the Discord server is still public. If you want to go and read my scratchings about you know, playing through this game. Am I going? Oh yeah! I love it. I love it. We hardly ever got to see this. Wait, no, I didn't want to do that! I was just looking around the room as that was where I wanted to be. That's right. I think we did this, right? Did we remember to get this star? We can double check. Look how low these blocks are to the ground. So tiny. Good chance to hear this music. Actually, it's the nighttime version of this music. Ah, B3313. Like that's the thing, too, I said about B3313. Is that the original game is like this really interesting mix of creepy and off-putting, while also having like comforting, nostalgic moments. And that's kind of missing in what we played of the Abandoned Gardens. Where, you know, it's captured so well in like a moment like this. Who would win in the pillow fight? Pillow or fight? Hi, Queen Shore! Hope you're having a great night. Yeah, the Lunar Tower's great. Oh, it's the chasm! I don't know if we ever came here at night. Wait a minute. Oh! The vanish cap is gone! That's a side effect of the yellow switch then! Wow! And the vanish cap is like really important in B3313, so... I mean, we know where we can go back and get that if we need to, but... Interesting. Can I go like right into here? Alright, where are we? Look at her! Look at that! We saw Peach for like half a second there. That was cool. I don't know if I've ever seen that. Maybe it's only at night? This is the double-decker lobby. We're going everywhere but where I want to go. But honestly, I'm just having fun running around again. I hope you are also having some fun. Revisiting the OG 3313 here. Ooh. It's kind of spooky. So it's like the foggy overworld, but it's nighttime. And then that brings you here. Peach Ghost only appears at night, so look at that! This is like the long-awaited sequel to all the things we never experienced in our original round of B3313. Because like we played a little bit of at night after we unlocked it, but you know, there was always going to be more to see for sure. He sounded like he was in a lot of pain. Yeah, B3313 Mario kind of sounds like that sometimes. And where is this? This is... Isn't this like some fake lobby or something? Yeah, see, everything's fake. So then you go in here. And then it brings you here. I love this. This place is so off-putting and it's like unsettling. It's so cool. There's again, like it has all those textures and stuff from like the OG one. Yeah, remember this? Oh, remember this area? I love it. I love it. I love how long it took us to find the red switch. I still like that. To this day, that's like one of my favorite things, is how I just kept missing the red switch palace. Until eventually. And then that awesome feeling of like, now we can go back and find all this stuff that we missed the first time. It was great. It was really great. I'm going here. So I know we can skip part of that water section by doing this, I think. And then going down here. My hope is that this leads back to the OG lobby, like we were in until I looked at the ceiling by accident. And I think that's what I got coming up here. You had to pull the cut. Any more spooky stuff? We saw a ghost of Peach that apparently only appears at night. Although, of course, we also saw, you know, the ghost of Peach earlier. Very common occurrence in B3313. Peach's apparition there. Nothing too out of the ordinary. But eventually, I think this will hopefully take us back to where I want to be. Yes, okay. Oh, look at you at night. What do you mean it keeps changing? The castle always looked like this. Leaving the castle? What are you talking about? There's nothing out there. This castle's all there is. You've always been here. Thank you, Toad. Much appreciated. But I think if I go in here, and I think I jump through this one, and I gotta make sure I do this because if you walk off the sides, you end up somewhere different. That'll take us to the sunset lobby. And I think somewhere from here is where we want to go. The problem is there were like a million doors here, so I don't remember which one is which. Like, it's not in there. You love the nighttime vanilla lobby? It's so cool. Again, something we like never really got to experience much during our original playthrough. There's so, I love just like the random like hallways with nothing. Oh. What's this? Is it one of these I'm looking for? Yes! Okay. But don't be too excited. As you all know, I fell down this classic hole. Just running forward, not knowing I was about to be destroyed. Like, I need to go up. How do you do that in this room? I'm pretty sure it's possible to go backwards here. Yes, exactly. And then I need to go up there. Can I? Oh, okay, we can just walk across this. That helps. And in here. Apparently, there's something we missed in here. It's not. The arrow points this way. Might be. I was told it's kind of finicky. Maybe it is this. What is that sound? It sounds like something's flying towards us. This is freaky. Ah, it's like rumbling now. Oh no. Oh no. There you go. There you go. Wow. But like, look at that. Like, I even went into that, into the crack there, and like, it didn't want us to go through. So, you know, maybe I tried going in that before and thought it was a dead end, because you never know. There's all sorts of, you know, looks like it should be a door or something in B3313, a big black void, but then it's nothing. But there you go. Thank you. Thank you, Rocky, for pointing that one out. If you see this video, I hope that you enjoy that little adventure there. Now that's the B3313 flavor we all know and love. Absolutely. Absolutely. That was great. Hope everybody enjoyed that. And it crashed. Of course it has to crash. Of course. You love the jump scare. So there was that one, and there was like one other one. So we saw a total of 2 of those Toad jump scares. Is that it? Did I miss any other ones? If you know, if I've missed any other ones, please let me know. But 1 second here. Let me get up and reset that. Yeah, the error codes were all like 3313 and stuff, so definitely following the theming. Like, is that like the real Mario 64 crash handler, or did Mario 64 have one? Again, it's like Paper Mario where I always see that screen. So maybe just like a custom thing they displayed there. No audio? No audio? Looks good to me. Hopefully you can hear my voice here. But with, are we good? Audio-wise? Maybe? Yes? No? Perhaps. I don't think Mario 64 had one. Okay, so that means you're probably hearing me then. So the last thing we're going to check out today, and probably won't be going too much longer here tonight, is from SCB3 on the Discord server, sent me B3313 V0.2B. Apparently, let me see the exact words they used. let me see. How did they phrase it? A fan version of B3313. So like, how easy is it to just take B3313 and like make your own version of it? Is it something where like you could just, take the one that exists now and modify it at your will? Or do you kind of have to start from scratch and like build it inspired by B3313? Again, I'm not sure just how simple or difficult it is. I'm more of a Mario World guy. So if there's any Mario 64 people in the know, let me know. Have I played version 0.4? So see, like I haven't. Like I don't know anything about any of the other versions of B3313, but I was sent this one, like I said, on the Discord server. So just for a laugh for a minute, let's see if it's anything like what we just experienced there. So we were having a lot of really good comparisons tonight. So we had Abandoned Gardens, we had Unabandoned A2, and now this 0.2.B. What's this all about? Oh, is it not going to work on the console? Okay. The sound effects are a little weird. Can I like grab his thing? Whoa! Whoa! I like that. Seems old. Like, so is this just like an earlier version of the one we've played? Like, what is this? It's Luigi. But he's like fused with Mario. And there's like Yoshi here. Like, is this like a real thing? Like, should we be saving this for later? Placeholder text? Having music in the castle courtyard here is very strange. Even more creepier music. Right? Is there like that whole backyard behind the castle here? Is there no bridge? Where's my bridge? Oh, there's something going on back here. So yeah, Christian brought it up in the Discord server. And like, I agree, like, where did the whole golden statue thing come from? Like, yes, they're in B3313 and other such projects, but were they seen in like a beta screenshot or something? Is that how they came to be part of the lore, or did someone just need like a golden idol statue? that was what they designed. Look at all this stuff going on back here. What do you think happens if you take a dive in this version of B3313? Oh, you can't! No dives allowed. Interesting. B must be beta. It's the B3313 2.B3313. Well, we can still go in the back of the castle, so I guess that's what we're doing. Definitely laggier than the other one. I guess that makes sense if it's supposed to be like an earlier version. What's going on here? This is kind of a spooky hallway. There just goes his hat. The yellow switch was in that door. There's like a pipe back here. This is interesting. Like a couple of boxes over here. Sure. Every time I hit a box in a ROM hack, I always think it's gonna... Whoa! That was a fake box! It wasn't even a real box, after all. We're in, like, the spooky city now. What does pause look like in this hack? There is no information given when you pause. What's the triple jump? Not even my propeller jump? What a ripoff! This version of B3313 isn't optimized for playing on console grab X6X. Yeah, it seems that way. Is there, is this a full-length game? Should we be waiting for it to be fully optimized? It seems like maybe we're playing this a little early then. Because yeah, Unabandoned ran a lot better than this. The song is from Banjo-Kazooie? Is it? I don't know if I hear that. But okay, let's explore more of the castle. So here we are here. I'm guessing like if I had just used the front door as you're supposed to, this is where we would have ended up. It looks like that's probably the case. Skybox looking a little bit funky. Yeah, Mario 64 ROM hacks seem to like their Final Fantasy music. I guess we'll try the one door. It's always the ice level behind the one door. That must have been in like a beta thing or something. It's little blue Billy guy. It's so tiny. And look at this. Is there gonna be a big penguin in here? No, it's the tall mountain slide. All right, so let's see if we can put our slide skills on here. I want to say that the slides, these always feel the same. I can't tell if they've been edited or not. Just because I guess they always feel similar. Yeah, like this is like a class. It might literally be the exact one from Telltale Mountain, or if not, similar vibes. But here we go. So down here, around the corner, no like weird death jump this time from the looks of it. Into here. And will that give us a prize? There you go. Look how flat that star is. This is definitely really beta. Also, man, Luigi slides like 40 feet when you take your thumb off the stick there. From what I've seen of this, it's an uncanny version of B3313, and it doesn't even kick you out of the level after picking up a star. I like what I see, but it is a little wonky on console. Now where am I? Ooh. This definitely looks like that, you know, red hallway that we end up in sometimes in the last one. This pipe will lead to a twisted version of what you know. Use at your own risk. Sounds good to me. What? Interesting. Yeah, I mean, twisted version of Jolly Roger Bay? You do have that right. The Afterlife Castle. This is so cool. So I had no idea there were so many, like, offshoots of B3313 then. Is there plans to optimize this for console? Like, I'm guessing we should probably wait for something like that, because this is cool. I could see us playing something like this in the future. Did I pick up a coin somehow? Made some kind of sound. I guess we're going down to the bottom. Luigi sandwiched inside. The cavern. Why is he... I didn't think that was fall damage. I always underestimate the fall damage in Mario 64. Well, that was spooky. Where else can we go? Go Luigi-o! Whoa. Whoa, what is this? Is it really worth trying to warn you? Oh, I know he slipped in! I was just gonna stand on the edge! There's a pipe. There's also a spooky window on the wall. Yeah, I remember something like this. Of course, this still had to be in here. It's kind of a weird star. Ooh, I like the spooky red hallway though. So do you think Switch will get a Mario Maker 2? And do you think it will have 3D Mario in it? Sorry, a Mario Maker 3. I gotta say it right. Do you think Switch 2 will get a Mario Maker 3? And do you think it will have 3D Mario in it? Oh, I really wanted to like have the water lowering and see what happened if it lowered while he was drowning. But that did not happen. One more little run through and then we'll probably wrap this up. But thank you all for joining for some more B3313 shenanigans. This has been really fun. What a wide world of crazy B3313 stuff out there. And I'm just so happy that we got involved. That we, you know, played the original, and I can't imagine life without it now. Switch 2 will have a remake of Mario Maker 1 chance. Well, look at this. Whoop. probably too loud. Again, there's just no consistency when it comes to N64 volume. Countless worlds to explore, countless people to meet. Where will you go next? Okay, let me turn it down a little. And now that I think about it, I don't think I ever lowered the stream volume, so it's probably been like really darn loud this whole time. Because every console has to be different. Ugh. Silly Nintendo 64. I thought Mario Maker 3 would have happened by now, especially since it's the 40th anniversary. It's funny, I was just watching the trailer for the Mario Maker 2, and they're like, oh my god, slopes are here now. And that was 2019, which was what, like 2 years after the Switch launched? So it would make sense to hear about Mario Maker 2 soon. Or Mario Maker 3 soon. The difference, of course, though, is that, you know, you had Odyssey in 2017, and then Mario Maker 2 in 2019. So I doubt they're going to release, like, Mario Maker the same year as a 3D Mario, and everyone seems to speculate that next year is going to be 3D Mario. So we'll see. We'll see. World's such a vast place. Do you think we have enough time to explore it all? Let's see. Oh. This is a classic. We remember a level like this one. Oh my gosh, the Switch Palaces. This is good. I like this a lot. Again, if there's any intentions of there being like a more optimized versions of this, I would definitely wait for that before I play more, because as it is now, it's kind of laggy. That's the thing that stopped us from playing Star Road on stream, because it's also like it's playable on console. There's a console version, but it runs pretty bad. So it's up to everyone if like you think you can deal with 20 frames per second or something here. FPS has never really bothered me, but it's obviously nice when things are running smooth. The best is when you're playing like a shmup, and there's so many enemies and bullets on screen that it slows down. You get like a sixth sense on how to move and dodge everything. Is this gonna be a star? All right, super flat. Paper Mario we got going on here. Do you think you have time to explore them all, especially with the lag? Well, that's it, right? Like, that means that the game's going to take like 40 years longer than it would otherwise. I'm not even touching the camera, and it's just kind of spun 360 there. Very strangely. It weirds me out that after getting a star, you don't leave the level. What's the pause menu look like here? Plexus secret stars. Whoa. And then that. So interesting. Where else can we go? Let's explore a little longer here. Was there a basement here? And this leads to the backyard. Whoa, wait, no, never mind. There is stairs going down somewhere, but oh, it's chugging. It be chugging. And look at that slide. All of this combined, like the lag with the sliding, makes for kind of a weird gameplay experience here. But we gotta go down the spooky stairs. We gotta see. Little tiny door. Watch your head. Not much headroom. And that brings us back to here, apparently. Interesting. And then through here. Hello, Imagine Tales. Why does Luigi have splotches of red? We do not know. I mean, I don't think Mario Maker 3 is that hard to develop, considering they already have an engine for it, and most of its course elements are pulled from existing games anyway. No, for sure, right? It'd definitely be interesting to see if there is a Mario Maker 3, how they handle that. That's like more, that was a kind of a cool blue painting. What about if we go more forward here? Where's that gonna lead? Kind of a weird room here with flowers, with another Babam to speak to. Those rabbits keep running around in the castle. They detain power stars given by Koopa himself. The one in the basement seems to be their chief. If you catch it first, it'll tell the other three to hide, so get him last. So literally a message telling us like which MIPS to get last because it will despawn the other ones if you don't listen. I remember this kind of area in what we've played. A little bit different, I guess. It's weird when blocks are that close to the ground. Really? Just kind of being given out for free, I guess. We got a chance. That's probably the backstory here. There's definitely some spooky backstory in that regard. What is this gonna say? Do you think we have enough time? I don't know. But I guess we'll find out in here if we do or not. Whoa. Okay. Well, we're in the clouds all of a sudden. I don't have the red switch, so my guess is this is not happening. But it'd be cool if we did. Something. It's like a star over there. Oh, I wonder if the red switch was on like a platform up there or something. I figured it was just going to be death down here. Now I'm curious what I might have missed. There's like a whole Bubon village down here. I wonder if you shoot out of a cannon, if you still get flight, like in B3313. I'm seeing lots of red coins around. This looks cool, soft this guy. Yeah, this is actually really neat. Like again, like the lag is what's kind of the worst thing right now. But in terms of like I would be up for playing a whole thing like this if it was a little more optimized. But man, you just could not fall at all in Mario 64. So again, that brings us here. I noticed that in here, there's a Boo we could defeat. For this. Where will this go? Oh yeah, back here. And then I should have checked out the pipe last time. Was my mistake. That brings us to a spooky hallway here. With a nice big staircase. Door at the top. Is there anything I missed back here? There was! Actually, no, it wasn't. Actually, maybe there was. Wait a minute. I came from that pipe. And there is like literally like an area down here. Interesting. Oh, we're back here. Maybe. This is definitely a weird interpretation of B3313. I love it though. This is great. Oh, this music is always good. Red switch on the floor. Like I'm guessing you could fly like all around there and get some stuff. That'd be cool. Big old Princess Peach portrait jutting from the wall. Doesn't get better than that. Now there was one that looked like this in the other B3313. Of course you could. The hole's still there? Oh, but there's nothing down here. My guess is that this isn't intentional. Oh! It's still here! Except in the other version, I think you're flying instead of falling. This is gonna hurt. Oh, R is what makes that coin sound. Here. Is there still gonna be a red star down here? Oh! Well, we found something. Maybe, like, I wonder if that was even intended to be there. We might have found an unintentional warp. You never know, but again, that's what makes B3313 just so much fun. Is Sonic still in Mario Maker 2, or is he an incompatible amiibo? Yeah, it's a shame that in Mario Maker 2 they took away all those cool costumes and stuff that Mario Maker 1 had. You could unlock them with amiibos, or of course you could, you know, play through the challenges to get them. Am I just stuck here? Like, I'm feeling like there's nothing to really do here. Oh! Oh? This is interesting. I remember a level like this one. When we played normal B3313. I can't stand these black voids that like don't work half the time. I just wanted to see if it took us back to the same place. Looks like it did. Oh my gosh. So slow, Metal Wario. Yeah, so we're definitely not going to spend too much more time with this. Unfortunately, as cool as it is, the playability is on the fritz a little bit. Let's give a big old hug to a snowman. We've got lots of warm hugs today. Time to cool ourselves down a little. I'm just curious like where it will spawn us back. Oh, back here again. Alright, one last life to do one last crazy thing before we let Mario, rest easy here. There's no amiibo costumes in Mario Maker 2, unfortunately, because of the multiplayer. I think also because like they had intended to put more extra characters in, like Link and like Mario 2 Mario. Like it would have been cool if they did a little more of that. I always heard that like Nintendo was a little bit disappointed with Mario Maker 2 sales because it didn't hit like 5 million as fast as they were hoping or something. And then of course, Strange Force is locking this door. You know, some other things happened that kind of messed with development a little bit. Which always made the, the last couple updates they released feel a little bit weird, I suppose. So you can't go to the upper floor yet. That's possibly something you will unlock later. I'm guessing there's going to be a vanish cap somewhere because you can't have B3313 without the ability to go through the mirror. Well, it's not in this room anyway. Is Snowman's Land there? It is still there. Get my photo here. Yes. I love switches. You found the metal cap switch. Heck yeah. That was lucky. They only released 2 major updates and then abandoned the game right after. Yeah, it's really a shame how they handled. I was gonna say B3313. No, Mario Maker 2, unfortunately. Like, is this a 2-way door? It is too. So this is connected to somewhere in the castle then? Like, this is a really weird interpretation of B3313, and I'm absolutely loving it. I'm wondering like how long this even is. Because it seems like a lot of things just bring us back to the same hallway. So it's very possible that this is actually like not that long of a hack. If we keep getting sent back to the same places, but maybe that's just how B3313 be sometimes. What is this spooky hallway? Wait a minute, another hole in the ground? I don't think we did this one. Entrance to floor 36. Enter at your own risk. Sure. This is looking very stylish. And again, you have moments like this where like it's working pretty well. All of the doors are kind of borked though. And that brings us back here again. Like everything leads to this hallway. That's what I'm saying. This is like that funhouse area, right? Or no, this is like that upper floor, something like that. Where there was like always hidden doors inside of the walls. Cool though. Is there still like a door in here somewhere? No. Interesting. Oh, there's a door. It's not so hidden. And that brings you to the old rumpus room. I like the Luigi portrait. Can we, or the Yoshi portrait. Can we unlock Yoshi? Bonjour, my name is Babam Artist Van. Boom, and I am the artist behind all the masterpieces in this gallery. Amazing. Oh! Hey! 0. Why was it eggs number 0? Am I like not supposed to collect the Yoshi eggs? Is he eating the Yoshi eggs? Is that the problem here? Oh no, oh no, oh no! And that, everybody, concludes Mario's Red Luigi's adventure through whatever the heck that was. Very, very fascinating. Hope you enjoyed this night of B3313. A bit of a weird stream for a bit of a weird game. But I think that's where we're going to be wrapping things up for now. And again, not next week. Remember, there's no streams next Tuesday or Thursday. But the week after that, we'll probably be starting something new. Game over, Metal Wario. Thank you so much for joining tonight. Thank you, Imagine Tales. Thank you, Vavu. Then again, there's already Mario Maker World Engine, which is like Mario Maker 2 with some extras like Charge and Chuck. Like, if you're my perspective is, if you're going to make a game, or like Mario levels, you might as well just use something like Lunar Magic. The functionality is far better. And you don't have to worry about the servers going down a couple of years from now, and then all your work is like no longer shareable. So it has that to it. But I mean, I do like the proprietary, like first party way of doing it as well, because it is fun to just sometimes sit down with your Switch and mess around, make a level, and, you know, do that kind of thing. But thinking long term, you know, it makes sense to just use the tools that already exist for games like Mario 64, Mario World, and, you know, you'll have a better experience, you can do more with them, and they'll last forever. So it's kind of rad. But thanks everyone for watching tonight. Again, weird stream, but I hope you all have a great Tuesday evening. I'll see you on Thursday for the conclusion of Super Wario World, and as well as some other stuff there. Again, it won't be like the world's longest stream, as I'll be having to wrap up before I leave on a bit of a trip on Friday morning. But I will still get in some content for you all on Thursday. So thanks again for joining. Take care. Had a fun Softest Cut. I'm glad. I'm really glad. Absolute WSME 64 Plus. Thank you so much. What stream did I beat Final Bowser on? In B3313? It would have been one of the last ones, like 18? Because then we spent a couple of streams in the thing you unlock after that. But it would have been like 17 or 18 for Bowser, I think. Catch you Thursday, Chance. Thanks, everyone. Take care. Have a great night.